You know what? I'm making this video because, something's been on my mind about how society is. It was like, I would say a couple of months ago. Now, I'm just asking the question. This is just a question I'm asking. It was a couple months ago, and, you know, there was these white gamers, not saying all, but some, or enough, that had the problem with this whole Black Lives Matter theme for the PlayStation. And they was in their fifis about it. They was mad. And it's like, and especially the one dude. One dude was mad about it. He was pissed. He was pissed off about it. But at the end of his video, he was playing like a hip hop beat. So I'm like, okay, you're mad at this theme about black people fighting injustice, about police brutality. We have been dealing with this issue for a long time, like a very long time. But you want to get mad because it's like, oh, what if there was a "Make America Great Again" theme and all this other bullshit? But Black Lives Matter is not trying to start an insurrection. But the people that think like you did. So maybe, even though this he was talking about this before the insurrection, but I don't know. Maybe this is why. Maybe a lot of white wing terrorists popped up. You know what I'm saying? And PlayStation's kind of like, no, we don't want to give air to that. But it's just like this weird thing about race relations. A couple days ago, maybe last week, in fact. Now it was this dude, and where it was this chick. The chick got in the shit, but it was this chick, and they was watching, a basketball game. They went to one of the Lakers games, and LeBron was telling homegirl, put the mask on, blah blah blah. She got mad, and so she made a video about it. So come to find out, her dude is a Trump supporter. Now he supports a guy that has a lot of racist tendencies. His policy, he was, the stuff he was saying about, like, in the stuff he did about birtherism, the housing discrimination, the Mexicans and all this stuff, just saying the most heinous things of all time. I mean, the man was saying some real heinous shit. But the whole thing I'm saying is, you support a racist president, but you go to a basketball game, you spend thousands of dollars on tickets to see black men that's most likely your chick's fantasy, because you don't look like shit. You spend thousands of dollars to watch a basketball game, but you support a racist president, or ex-president, a loser president at that. Just like you don't like the Black Lives Matter theme, but you got hip hop music or rap beat or trap beat or whatever the fuck it's called at the end of your video. Or like, you don't like black people, but you want to sing, dance, and dress like us, but you don't want us around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just find that weird. I know the answers to these questions, but I'm just putting that out there, how ridiculous this shit looks. You know what I mean? Don't sit up there, and if you don't like black people, don't use black music, don't use hip hop music in movies and not have any black lead characters in the shit. Or you just have the one black dude off, and you ended up with the one black person off, and you kill them in your little movies or whatever the fuck. Like I said in one of my last videos, you end up doing that and you're a storyteller, then you're just a racist. I don't care who it is. I don't care who the fuck it is. I don't care if you got like mad seniority in Hollywood. If you do some shit like that, especially in this day and age right now, then you're just a racist. If you're doing video games, you got two black brothers and they end up dying, the black chick dies, then you make another iteration and then you killing off black people in that, then it's just like, but then you want to claim you liberal. I don't like what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like you claim you don't like black people, but you sure be thinking about us a lot, or listening to our music, or trying to dance and sing like us. Like that shit is weird. It's just weird. I just had to bring that up because I forgot to bring it up in one of my other videos. But I just find that weird. Like, dude, you're literally spending thousands of dollars. Like, if I didn't like something, I wouldn't spend a lot of money to see the thing. I mean, he didn't even rant about LeBron at his house. He's went to spending money to see the dude to say some shit. Like, that's weird. You and your trophy wife, bro. Like, come on, man. Spending all that money. I mean, it'll be one thing I'm spending money to see LeBron because I like the dude, or I support the team or some shit like that. But and then it's like, oh, but what if he did support the team? But again, you're a Trump supporter. You supported a racist president, and he was talking about the NFL and all this because of Kaepernick, but then go see black people play. It's just weird. It's just some weird shit. Oh, the shit is weird, and I'm telling you, it is weird. See, like I said in the other video, I'm letting everybody know where I stand with the shit. Like I said, if you don't support reparations, when other groups of people got their issues corrected, you don't say where your money, your tax dollars are going to, because your tax dollars are going to some crazy places that a lot of people are not aware of. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's like, oh, you're fine with that, or maybe you just don't know. But I don't know. Maybe you're feigning ignorance. I don't know. But no smoke, no smoke. You ain't got nothing to say about that. But when it comes to us, though, the people you steal from all the time, oh, you just somebody always got something to say. Somebody always has some shit to say all the time. So I'm like, I just find that weird. And somebody, whenever if this shit ever catch on to people, people gonna be in the comment section saying shit, But I mean, this is like a real question. Like, if you don't like black people, why are you listening to the music? Why are you spending money on games, like thousands of dollars, courtside seats, to watch black people, your chick's fantasies running up and down the court, sweating and shit, and all this? Like, it's just like, just why? You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a legitimate question. Why? I mean, if you don't like black, you don't like black. I mean, because shit, like, I mean, we created all the music. I mean, all the major religions came out of Africa. I mean, I guess you got to make up your own religion, or make up your own music to like, or whatever. But just for the sake of argument, I mean, stop listening to the rap music. Stop trying to dress and dance like us. Stop trying to copy our sweat. Stop copying us. Period. I mean, it's just a legitimate question. It's a legitimate question. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not like that, then I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking about you. If you're not like that. But I mean, if you are, then that's like a weird thing. Like there's a lot of stuff in the society I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't like it. But I'm not going to engage in it when I know I don't like it. Like that's like that's it's just weird. It is just weird. 100%. And I had to stop and make this video about that because I just wanted to know. You know? Let me see. It's just too many points here right now. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this. See, I mean, this is all right. But I don't know. It just seemed like a problem was going to arise somewhere down the line with this sword. There's going to be a problem. But anyway. Oh, what the fuck? I mean, they just be doing some weird shit sometimes. Maybe I was somewhere at the playback or something. See, look at that. Look, what the fuck, bro? What the hell is this? See, I gotta be checking, cause oh, okay. I was about to say, what the fuck, dude? But it was doing some weird shit. It was doing some weirdo shit. But I see it. I see it. Now, I guarantee you it's not going to be weird now. But there's a lot of weird shit going on, though. With all this race relationship. And it's like I said, again, this is what, last time I checked, I think it's February 9th. Like, what is it, 1920? No, I think it's 2021, right? And it's like we still had these problems. Still? Right? Like that's just crazy. Like I wonder, like, you know, like somewhere, like, I don't know, like 2040, 2043 or some shit, like 2050. I wonder if we still gonna be going through shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, when would it ever be a point where it'd be like, you know what, the trend of racism has gone on too long, and it's kind of like an old hat, you know. I mean, it's just like whatever. You know what I mean? When is it ever going to be tiring? You know what I mean? When would it ever get tiring? To the point where it's just, you know, like that whole thing, you know, the whitewash history of Dr. King. Because, I mean, Dr. King was talking about reparations. He wanted reparations, but, you know, the media never talks about his last years like that. But on the, like, just off some regular shit, you know, the part that white people are comfortable with, you know, the whole content of the character, color of the skin, you know, the whole content of the character thing. Like, when is it ever going to get to that point? You know? Like, when is it ever going to get to that part of the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are we, like, we're supposed to have fought for civil rights. We already fought for the shit, but why we keep fighting for it, you know? I mean, shouldn't the battle have been won a long time ago? Why are we still fighting for this shit now? Like, I'm just saying, like, when is it ever going to be? You know what I mean? People going to say, oh, brother, it's going to be like, you know, whatever they will say. Whenever they will say, I'm just like, hey, that's how you feel, brother, sister. I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. I'm not saying nothing about it. I'm just like, when would it ever be over? And then one dude, it was funny. How like one dude played Morgan Freeman's thing in the video. He was like, said Morgan Freeman said something, and he was like, you know, whenever we stop talking about it, about racism, is when it will be over. I like Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is that dude. I just disagree with him on that. You know, I just like, nah, it's not like, why did you say that? You know what I'm saying? That was some weird shit. That was weird. It was just weird. You know, I like Morgan Freeman. He was in some of my favorite movies, like Glory. You know what I mean? Chain Reaction. Oh, I liked him in Glory. You know, Chain Reaction. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, to say that was kind of crazy. But this one dude used that in the video to say, like, see, that's how racism will end when we stop talking about it. And it's like, word? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if that's how it was going to end. You know what I mean? I just find that weird that you thought that. You know, the dude who made that video. I just like, that's how you think it's gonna end now, bro. It's not gonna end like that. Are you crazy? But you know, some people, I don't know, it's just like this weird thing. Maybe it's jealousy. You know, like I don't like LeBron James, but I'll spend thousands of dollars to see him because I support a racist president. Or just maybe it's this like love hate relationship. I don't know. But like I said, if I don't like something, I'm not gonna spend time with it. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm out. I'm just throwing that question out there. If you don't like black people, why you trying to dress like us, sing like us, dance like us, watch us, but then say some shit, spend thousands of dollars to watch? Weird. Just weird. Or, you go on like, black content creators that's on YouTube that talk about black issues, like, I don't know, reparations, police brutality or something, and you're white and you come into these pages being mad at the things they're saying. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? That's weird. And you're a weirdo for doing it. Just weird. Just weird. Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. I'm out. Money over stank holes.